Now it's going to be Tommy Hawk.
The designated hitter, Tommy Hawk.
One down. One down.
Time right here.
And the first offering is not close. McNeil, the runner at second with one away. A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of on the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
No ball.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series.
Hawk in his 5th season, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Oh and 2 now. Bounce to third. Pena gathers and throws to first. And that's an out. Tommy Hawk, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Walker raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite.
Go ahead run on base. Tommy Hawk getting ready to hit. Bounding ball. Foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Tied at 4. Little chopper rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 1 left for Cincinnati. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the New York Yankees. John Shelby and Chris. Runner on at first with one gone. Tommy Hawk, the next to hit for the Reds. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a foul ball left side.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Way outside, and it's 1-2. Fairchild leads off first with one away. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the series, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now batting, third baseman.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And that one fouled off. The Reds trying to break this one open here in the third and final game of the series. That one finds the zone. 0-2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 2 runs in the...
The third baseman.
You can guess up there.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. In the pitch, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Reds 6 and the Yankees 1. Now Tommy Hawk, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
So first and second with one gone. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
or Elvis Martinez will hit next.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base run
on the ground is short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's two. Two men left stranded, but they 2 outs, nobody on. Next for Cincinnati, Tommy Hawk. He's already homered in this game. That one missed.
Right,
1-0.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the...
Whoa, they threw that one behind him. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one not close. Full count, 3-2. Spencer Steer on deck for Cincinnati. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A couple of top-level power arms on the mound today, Singy.
Well, with these arms, you expect a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's going to come down to which pitcher makes the least amount of mistakes.
One out, base is empty. And the batter now, Tommy Hawk. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 7, Spencer.
Man at first. And now for the Phillies, Lars Nootbaar.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ripped towards third. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Hawk.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, here we go, big guy. Come on.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Reds down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Need you right here 1 time, kid.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there.
1 away, runners at first and third. Now, Tommy Hawk.
Gotta hold it right here. Let's go. Hey, see it. Drive it. Yeah, let's go.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
One down.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Davis on third. McNeil at first. One gone. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two on, one out. Ground ball could be two. Over to second for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 7 and the Phillies 1. Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Tommy Hawk. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Man at first, 1 away.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, roll it up. Plays it too.
Runner on the move. Pitch way inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And here it comes. And that's a base hit. Hawk around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled over to third. Boom. There's 1. And that's 2. No runs. Hawk could have done more in this game despite the win. Win 1 for 5 with a single.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 12 runners on base.
Tommy Hawk getting ready to hit.
Tommy
Come on.
Hawk.
Hey, nobody out now.
Put the ball in play. Come on, right here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. Slipped off balance that time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. And he deals. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And another ball.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the pitch. Outside.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Danny Jansen up next for the Reds. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. Runner around third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Tries to get back and save.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Here comes a pitch. Grounder might be 2. On to second, they get 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Next pitch is outside. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Kicks and deals. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Back here in Philadelphia, now it's going to be Tommy Hawk. The wind and the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Try that pitch.
Righty delivers. Pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
All right, come on now, one time.
Kicks and fires. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Tommy Hawk, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Jansen to hit. Move to first. And he's back in safely.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Right-handed reliever. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 outs. Bounce to third. Boom. Over to first. That ends the frame. So 1 hit. Tommy Hawk, the next to hit for the Reds.
Tommy Hawk.
Come on now.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And now the lefty.
1-1.
1 out, the runner at second. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Drive that pitch, huh?
2-2. And another ball. That's smashed towards center. Rojas snags it. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. Next for Cincinnati, Tommy Hawk.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Wait for your pitch.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ground ball up the middle. Arroyo tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies coming up. Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Tommy Hawk. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Turner awaiting a 3-1. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. McNeil gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Hawk, in his 5th season, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Wouldn't chase that time. Spencer Steer waiting for a turn at the plate. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That's a laser base hit. McNeil headed home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 5-0. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the first baseman. 4 runs already in the frame here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Hawk around third. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out inning. Back here in Philadelphia. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. And that one missing low. Hawk, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3.
Hey, you got no out.
And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Reds leading by 5, bottom half of inning number 2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Outside low, and it's 2-2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Man at first, and now for the Phillies, Charlie Span. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks. The flip to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
McNeil sends it to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Joe Adell. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Trey Turner at the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. He goes down looking. For Philadelphia.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yahoo.
First pitch just misses.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Now a fly ball to right center.
Mine.
Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that is that. Reds leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Johan Rojas. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Right-hander kick steals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Duran settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Harper in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Santander takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. Full count now. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Charlie Span. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. And strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after it.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Here's a high chopper. McNeil gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1 low.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That clips the corner.
Hey, we got one out right here.
Out towards right center field. On the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right down the chute. Strike 1. Adell in his 7th season, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, right side. Friedel gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Runner at first with 2 away. Tommy Hawk digs in now. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man.
And that squirts through. Throws to second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Trey Turner now. Hawk back to work. Foul ball.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
See it, drive him, let's go, right here.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel moving under this one. Friedel makes the play.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Man at first. And here is Anthony Santander. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. A two-run shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Just off the inside edge. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Charlie Span. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's fouled away.
No one out now.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Diaz at the plate and takes high there.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Wait for yours.
And delivers outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Christian Arroyo. There's a strike. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Friedel snags it for the 2nd out. Man at first. Joe Adell stands in for the Phillies. And that's outside. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
And that clips the inside corner. And another ball. foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies strand one, and it's still 8-2. So 2 down, and here is Tommy Hawk.
Now that designated hitter, Tommy.
That one's in there. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now.
There you go, left side.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Trey Turner. The right-hander back to work. That one in triple digits. Hall still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball 1. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 down, 1 down. Let him rip here.
And that just misses. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 8-3.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Tommy Hawk will depart, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Jason Foley. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Hawk with a solid outing on the mound and pushed them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
Boogie put together some really good at-bats for him, but I agree. His pitching was not as good as they wanted from him. Overall, though, I think it was an okay performance.
The final line score for our ball game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back. One gone, runner at first. Tommy Hawk, the next to hit for the Reds.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. First and second, one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that one is lifted in the air, and there's 2 down. So 2 down. Curtis Mead, the next to hit for the Reds. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
This one in the air. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies coming up. And we're back. And here is Tommy Hawk.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Nola back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball. That one misses. And it's 3-0.
No strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Here comes the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second here, no outs. Ground ball could be 2. On to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from 3rd.
On the offense can score a lot, so if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
That one missed. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Tommy Hawk. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Man at second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Hey, get a good one.
And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics.
And next is the designated hitter, Tommy Hawk. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Durant at second with 2 down. And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
The final line.